Hey, happy weekend, guys and gals. Froggy here. I've got my Corvette up in the air. I'm going to show you how to change the transmission fluid. I change it about every 12 to 18 months, which is probably way more often than what the average car needs, but I run this car a little bit autocross and track, so I want to make sure my transmission has good fluid in it, and my transmission shifts like a hot knife through butter. It shifts really good, so I think I must be doing something right. Anyway, I like Redline D4ATF. That's all I will put in my transmission, and you're going to need a big adjustable wrench, a 3/8 drive with a short extension on it, a bucket to catch the old stuff, and a pump to pump in the new stuff. I think it's going to take about 3.5 quarts. Let's go underneath and start draining. Okay, most of you probably know the transmission's in the back on a C5 Corvette. It goes from about there all the way to here. And the drain is, let me give you a close-up. The drain is right there. I've got a little extension, 3/8 drive. There is no, you just use the end of the extension, that's all. There's no socket or Torx or anything. And you just start turning it until the plug comes out. It's just a plug, that's all. I'm gonna shut the camera off so I can catch the drips here. Okay, we're draining now, and I like to hold the bucket up in the air and try to catch it, and then I lower it down. There's not that much, just 3.5 quarts, and you can save a little splashing that way rather than leaving the bucket on the ground. But it's up to you. Anyway, we're almost all the way drained. I'm going to let it drip a little bit, and I'm going to show you where the filler is. Okay, there's the filler. It has a temperature sensor that is built into the fill plug, so that's where you fill it up. That's why I've got an adjustable wrench. I don't know what size that is. I'm just going to use an adjustable on it. First you have to unhook the sensor. It's just a little clip like that. Now we'll get our adjustable on there. Alright, I got it started with my adjustable wrench, and now I'm just taking it out by hand. And once this is out, I'm going to go back to the drain plug. See, there's my sensor right there. I'm going to go back to my drain plug and put that back in, and then I'm going to pump into this hole until it runs out. The car is on the level, so that will be the correct fluid amount. And I think, like I said, it's going to be about 3.5 quarts. Now, I like to put a little Teflon tape. It's the yellow kind, which is resistant to oil and gasoline. I just put a little turn of Teflon tape on both of these, and I've never had a leak. There's my plug with the Teflon tape on it. I'm going to put that back up there now. Okay, putting the plug back in. Don't over tighten it. Okay? The Teflon tape may not actually be necessary, but it looked like there was some kind of a sealant from the factory that was on there. Not a Loctite thing, but a sealant on there, so that's why I put the Teflon on there. You see how it's getting tight, but I'm not really killing it or anything. And there, I think that's good. Okay, let's pump some fresh tranny fluid. That's just a little old fluid pump. There it is. Just keep pumping until it starts flowing back out. Okay, see, it's starting to drip out nice and steady. As I push it in, it's dripping out. So that's full. I'm going to pull that hose, and I've got my plug ready to go in. And sorry, I'm sure I got off frame there. Now in goes the plug. Come on. There we go. Okay, I got the plug started. Now my pump is dripping, so I gotta collect my pump and then I'll finish. There it is. Don't forget to put your temperature sensor wiring back. Okay, well that's it on changing your transmission. This is manual transmission fluid on a C5 Z06 Corvette. The only other thing that I do, and I'm not going to put it on camera, but I take a can of brake cleaner fluid and spray that all around the transmission and diff area because it gets pretty dirty back there, and I figure once every year, once every couple of years, just clean it all off, and then if you have issues or problems or you need to work on it, it won't be quite so dirty. If you got any, if this was useful to you and you got any information out of this, please give me a thumbs up. If you want more from Froggy, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you later. Froggy out.